What the fuck?
What's going on, Slacks?
Howdy.
Is this fucking guy new or something? Like his fucking shirt's ripped through his coat. He's all ratty tatty.
Slacks.
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit down. Do I have to?
Well, we're all sitting down, so like, you know, it's only.
Fine. Hmm. Happy?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
don't
look
look
like
so
shit.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been shot.
Oh, same here.
Congrats.
So, what would you like to talk about?
Well, what's the preparation for Doomsday?
What's the preparation for Doomsday?
Yeah. Is Los Santos ready when the apocalypse happens? Or
Oh,
when the system collapses once
Christ.
again?
system's already collapsing.
Okay, look at that. So what's the preparation? So my question still stands to you, Mr. Mayor. I mean, Mr. Mayor.
I don't really do 'em, to be honest.
There's no way. There's no way. What do you mean? You were doing it to me. What do you mean?
Well, see, I think like a lot of words, people start to exaggerate its usage, and then like everything becomes gaslighting.
You told me how dog shit everything was. You're the first person to light that spark along with others in your position to say, hey, there's something wrong here, guys. This shit is fucking ass backwards. Right?
You're talking about before July 3rd?
Yeah, I'm talking about our conversation on that skyscraper, remember? Next to Mission PD?
I do remember.
Where you told me
was-
how certain individuals in certain ranks were fucking useless. Because they cared about self-interest over what? Doing the right thing. Over, you know, trying to hold other people accountable.
That is correct. It's somewhat gotten better, but as with any time a power vacuum is removed, that, or any time someone in a very high position of power, in the case of Max, is removed, the power vacuum is created. And in that power vacuum came the marshals. And quite frankly, I think that most of it was all fun and dandy. But however, I think that power vacuum has grown so large, it's become actually, in many ways, a more dangerous situation than even where Max was at his height. Not really any checks and balances there, at least not that any I can see. But as with all things, you know, it's only going to be a matter of time before it starts to affect the little man. But that time could be a week from now, it could be a couple months from now, it could be a couple years from now. But even having understood that, it's not something I would doom about. It's just something I would keep in the back of my mind.
You know, the marshals were
There's
the one that took down
no
the CIB.
way you're telling me this. I am not falling for this at all. Okay, I'm not falling for this fucking bullshit. Optimistic fucking narrative you're trying to spin here, Mr. Mayor. It's not gonna work on me. It's not gonna work on me, you know? I've already been through the fucking battle scars. You know, this shit is broken already.
I
Just
don't
tell me
think
how you
it's
feel for
optimism.
once. Just tell me how you feel. Just drop the mask. Tell me for once how you truly feel.
Well, I can tell you how I felt yesterday. I can tell you that
Well, I
the
know.
administration spent countless hours working on some shit only for it to be misrepresented as us trying to dump a bunch of documents and pass them through without anyone checking. And because someone wanted to go and do something that they were not able to do based on legislation that was available, the rules were changed, and we woke up to a fucking set of polls that allowed the opposition to create a narrative for 12 hours while we slept, only to wake up to many votes that went against our legislation, and not enough time to be able to counter those voices before the polls broke, and have been now broken for about a day and a half, and we're now left here in a position where the entire city is not going to be able to make much forward progression for the next 3 weeks due to more rules that exist. Now, does that piss me off? Yeah, but I'm sort of over that.
But I thought you wanted
annoyance.
this. You should not want this.
On what?
What we have today. Aren't you not satisfied with the Constitution?
I'm sorry, did I design it?
I'm just asking you. Are you not happy with it? It's a simple yes or no, right?
No, Constitution's fine.
Okay.
It's the fact that a judge can sit and change the legislation in the middle of a conversation at the food court and contest everything that we're trying to work hard for, to build business, to bring entrepreneurship, to bring pilots, to bring money into the economy, jobs, something to do.
So, once again, we have the same problem. There's a bottleneck.
I think there's just a lack of checks and balances. The
I
same
thought we
organization,
just fought a war for that, did we not?
the same organization that should be reviewing these sort of cases that myself and Bill just mentioned is the same organization that makes the rules.
And then forces the rules on cops. Or whoever else they feel like at the time.
So whose fault is it this time around? Come on.
I think you're looking for.
I'm looking for
Someone to blame.
I'm looking for the narrative. What's going on? Come on, Nino. There's no way. There's no
Of
way.
course you're looking for the narrative.
Of course, because come on, that's
Why
all.
don't you look for the narrative?
Tilly, please, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe you should start telling
There's
the
always
truth.
a narrative when it comes to you. Me?
Yes.
Here's
yes.
the thing.
Yes, you should.
Nobody is ever going to
I'm
be happy
disappointed
with
in
the
you.
system,
Oh,
no matter what the system is.
huh.
I've been around. I've seen system after system. Nothing
But-
is ever going to be perfect. Everything's going to have its issues. Even this, it
And
has
it
its
needs to-
issues.
where's the
I do
common
not,
sense,
hold on,
though?
Hold on. However, there's not always going to be common sense. We live in Los Santos. This is the most poor. This city does not import and export any goods. It is filled with gangbangers that wear tags and gangbangers that have guns and fucking badges. Right? We're not attracting any Elon Musks. We ain't attracting no, talent that can grow a business and internationalize.
Yeah, but that's
it.
the problem. You're not even. You don't remember a conversation I told you about the garden?
You're gonna have to remind me.
The garden.
You're gonna
Remember
have to
the
remind me.
butterflies? Remember the butterflies?
You've been in the ICU.
I know.
For you, it's
I
probably
know.
been a day or two. For me, it's been a
Months.
millennia at this
Yeah,
stage.
it's been a month, if I'm not mistaken. I checked my calendar. Mr. Mayor, you have to create a garden for people to be attracted to, for butterflies to come there. How else? The sandbox has to be clean so the cat can take a shit.
How do you clean it though when people like Chatterbox are sitting there eating the sand?
Why does Shutterbox matter in this equation, though?
It's a reference to the IQ level of the people we're dealing with.
Right, but is Shadowbox the problem? I mean, how is he?
One of them.
How so?
Well, clowns are against one of the pieces of the legislation that I wrote, for the simple fact that it does not define probable cause for the officer to issue a warrant. And that's
Okay.
creating a lot of tension, no votes, and stuff like that against most of our stuff. Just stupid stuff like that.
So they want cops to place warrants.
No, they don't want cops to be able to place warrants.
The clowns.
Yeah. So what it is we...
Wait, what? Why? I mean, I thought they like having fun. I thought they're always loud about their crime. I don't understand.
But okay, so I wrote legislation that would allow them...
Bill.
Sorry,
Bill,
go ahead.
I don't want
I don't
my
understand.
administration dooming on this. All right. While there may be some issues, it's not Chatterbox. It's a singular person named Ursula, and she's just
I find
doing
this hard to believe.
shit that
There's
got
no
her
way.
attention.
They love
There is
clowns.
no
Love action.
moral
love having fun.
justification for anything. It's just some ass-hatted thing that Chatterbox and the rest of the clowns know very little about.
I see. Okay. See, once again, people only care about the narrative, not the facts.
So, in that case, it is not the clowns. It is Ursula and Leia Strong who are just kicking their feet a little bit. And like I said, our retractors just had the ability to doom the legislation before we had a chance to react, since we were not aware or notified that this vote was coming up. And so our voter base was not able to vote because the polls went to shit
I understand.
before they were able to place their votes. But with that said, you mentioned a garden, and I'll tell you right now, Slacks, you can fall into these situations like we did, when you can sit back and you can doom, and you could, like, bathe in your sorrow, or you can say, what did we learn here and how do we do it different? And what is being done different, this garden that you're referencing, has already begun to be garden. Now, I have not told my entire administration this, but the same individuals that voted me in, and then some, will be, we have something in the works. It completely circumvents whatever this fucking process is that the DOJ decided to put in place, and instead it comes in such a high-level block vote that denying it is going to become virtually impossible, while maintaining the integrity of what democracy means. Now, what that's going to look like, you'll see soon enough.
Why don't you substitute talk for action?
It's already in action.
It's a matter of what? People just finishing voting?
You want to understand what it is that I'm doing.
I'll be honest. I don't care. And the reason why is because I think the system is already fucking doomed.
Well, let's hear your explanation. Why do you think it's doomed?
I think one party holds too much power. And we're running into the same problem we had with Max and Shaban. The city council. Again.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about the...
DOJ.
Yes. I think the formation of the DOJ and the marshals under one umbrella is significantly more dangerous than Max ever was.
Way too much power.
DOJ's been going down that rabbit hole 10 years.
That's my fear. With too much power comes corruption. With corruption comes angry people. With angry people comes violence and blood and people getting justice their own way. Because the system is broken once again. Good luck convincing the third time. I'm telling you. I am telling you this is over. I will bet my house on it.
And how does that affect you, Slag?
Makes me sad to watch my city just burn to the fucking ground.
I was sad yesterday. Sad that such short-sightedness and such misplaced anger and anger that's been fueling for God knows how long is about to lead to a lot of individuals being left empty-handed after they've been empty-handed for months. But I'm not somebody that is going to sit idly. I find solutions and I move forward.
What if I told you the problem is not fixable? And
Everything is fixable.
And I sound the biggest doomer in the world right now. I do. I really do. I really do. But for some reason, my heart is speaking to me. I'm listening to it for once. I used to trust my gut. I used to trust my brain. Okay? But now I trust my heart.
I think, Slacks, you sound like a defeated man.
100%. This city has beat me down way too many times.
A long time ago, I found myself at odds with my family. Business got on the way. In fact, a lot got in the way.
This damn
But I stood
fucking
by my
sprinkler.
And
Really? Now?
I decided to put my hand into a business that I had not touched for a very long time. And everyone around me told me, you're never going to be able to penetrate that market. It's too big. So-and-so already controls it. I tried to work with them. They couldn't understand simple concept of supply and demand. They said, your ideas will never work. Over the next 3 months, me and 2 other individuals walked away with millions of dollars and controlled an economy without not a single individual knowing any better. In fact, it was so successful, I got fucking bored and I flew out the city. The fuck was I gonna do with $9 million? And that was just in my bank account. Same thing happened with Los Santos Customs. No, we can't have private businesses. Can't have that. It's not possible. There's no cosmetics here. No, not this, not there. How are you going to compete with Mosley's? 60 employees I had. Slacks. 60. I bought me a house. I bought me 2 cars. So did plenty of the people that worked there. Made a lot of cash, and we were open 22 out of 24 hours.
Where is it now?
Well, I'm the man that makes LSC. I'm the one who creates the businesses.
So you build and leave and build and leave.
That's right.
Quite something that you should speak on there, Flex.
I
Building
passed
and
on the
leaving
torch,
things.
though. I mean, the one thing
did
that
you? To who?
to everybody I recruit in the PD. Mentorship.
PIB? You passed down the torch there?
Okay. The actions of those officers do not reflect me. Because I don't understand why
But you told them
they...
to do it. It was
No.
under you.
Right,
It does
so
reflect you.
did you get my side of the story? Do you remember what I told you?
What do you mean? Did I get
Tell
your
us,
side of the
Tilly.
story?
Let him talk.
Dilly. I had no
What is your
intentions...
side of the story?
My side of the story was to actually, as far as trying to figure out what Hazel was trying to say to me. She called me up, and Hazel's been lying to me. She's been attempting to kidnap multiple people to try to lure me out. You have to understand from my perspective, and she was involved in a kidnapping of you and Coyote. So, I don't want to trust somebody who lies based on that. It was a lapse of judgment. I do apologize. I had good intentions. I wanted to make sure you're okay. That's why I told you afterwards, hey, Tilly, I went through your phone. I could have had a cover-up. We could have done everything we can to make sure nothing like that happened. I thought to myself, wait, regardless if it's right or wrong, I think she should know. I don't care if this wasn't a hot seat. We shouldn't double down. Take on the fucking chin, learn from it, move on. And that was all it is. I'm surprised it has spiraled in something more devious.
So why did you feel the need to go through all my text messages if it was Hazel that you didn't trust?
What do you mean?
Why did you feel the need to go through all of my text messages if it was Hazel that you didn't trust?
Tugs is who I didn't trust.
You didn't trust Tugs. I thought you said Hazel.
Well, here's your phone. I checked that part. Make sure she wasn't sending anything else. But it was little Tugs. There's a reason why I went through your phone. But I went through your phone after, not before.
What the fuck is? Were you jerking him off? Billy?
No, he was in, criminal matters. He wasn't a good boy.
You were jerking off. You were tugging slacks.
I wasn't.
No.
What?
No,
Oh.
she's got a son who's a criminal.
You were tugging off your son?
No,
What
I was not
is
tugging off my
happening?
son.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I worry
So you
that
didn't trust Mr. Stanley.
yes,
And, because
yes,
you didn't trust
because
Mr.
of
Stanley,
my
you felt the need to go
investigations that
through
I couldn't tell you, Tilly, at the time what I knew.
You couldn't tell me.
Yes, because of the sensitive information, and I wanted you to trust me. Like I said, I'm not trying to screw you over. I didn't go and report that shit to dispatch and say, "Hey, guess what? Guess what happened?" I wanted you to be in the
Report
PD.
what shit?
I wanted you to be an officer.
You didn't find shit on that phone, Slacks. Report what?
I understand.
So what would you report dispatch for, huh?
I'm saying the reason
For
why.
me having a son? Because he commits crime? How am I involved with that?
No, but it does look bad when you got somebody
I
who's a
think you're
criminal.
a piece of shit, Slacks. I'm gonna tell you straight. I think you're a piece of shit. You know, you sit
Well,
here, you
at
want
least
to
I'm
talk
not a
about
liar.
building. You want to sit here and talk about building a fucking garden when all you did was poison your fucking crops, Slacks.
I didn't poison anything. I was
Actually,
only
you
trying to
did.
help you. You're delusional for thinking that I was trying to go against you. That's the
Your crop
problem.
was the entire
I
CIB
wanted you to
department.
be in my
Slacks.
CIB. Oh my God, Tilly, you are so silly. You know what? I feel sorry for you. You're
Oh,
another.
do you?
You're a lost cause. Yeah.
I feel sorry for your entire department.
What? I'm not even part of the PD.
feel
Why do I care?
I feel sorry for the entire department that you raised that's now getting charged with evidence tampering because they were following what the fuck you
They're
wanted
adults.
to.
No,
But you
they're
speak
adults
so
that can
highly on
control
your
their own
fucking
action,
morals there,
Tilly.
Slacks.
Okay. Don't put this shit on me. Okay. They're adults. They're officers. They should know better. Simple as that. Okay.
No,
So you didn't-
no,
So,
no.
no,
Hold
no.
on. Pause.
Yes. I wasn't there.
You think-
Yes.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you something,
absolutely.
Slacks.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. Do you not see that what you described right there is the inherent problem?
No, because I took accountability for my actions. They took accountability for their actions.
May I finish my thought?
Go ahead.
Is that you sit here even today taking zero accountability for your subordinates. You know what they say is in a good
How?
leader?
By being. Oh, I'm bleeding.
good
I'm on
leader-
a hospital bed. I'm in
good
a
leader
hospital. Nino, don't
takes
give me that fucking bullshit.
responsibility
Do
for
not
those
give me
that
the
are
bullshit.
under
What am
them.
I supposed to be?
They did
I
something while
bled
you
so
were-
Blaine County could try to catch Polito fucking Punisher. There was so much shit on the line. You care about fucking evidence tampering? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Where's your fucking perspective? What do you care about more? Stopping a serial killer or tampering with fucking evidence? Where's your fucking priorities? You have a
Whoa.
serial fucking killer out there hunting every civilian, and you
And
can't
how
do
you
shit
put
about
that
it.
serial killer away when you tamper with
You
evidence?
can't do shit about it, okay?
How do you-
You're nothing
how
but
do
a
you-
fucking cockroach like everybody else. Get ready fucking doomsday when the nuke comes down, okay? Get your bunker ready.
Well, this cockroach took your job. This cockroach took the job of Ruby. Took the job of Vivian.
Who gives a fucking
took the
damn?
job
Who
of
gives a
A whole
damn?
lot of people. So
You're not
you
doing
may
jack shit, Nino, okay?
No,
I'm telling you, okay?
Already have Slacks.
Okay, you talk about my fucking fruits and crops. This shit is poisonous, whatever water you fucking giving to people. What is your shit?
Whatever that shit is seems to be working.
It's not.
I
That's
help.
what,
I help
you're on
replace
some
the
fucking
government.
high delusion thinking that, okay? Your
Which
days are
part?
numbered, so is everybody else. Get ready for it.
Here's
I
the
hope you did,
difference
Slack.
between you and me, Slacks. I don't count on my tomorrow.
I don't need tomorrow. See, I have a reason to fight until the last fucking breath. Hope you have one too. Because doomsday is definitely coming.
Slacks, let me ask you a question. Do you think there's problems in the police department?
There's problems everywhere. The whole system is run to the fucking core. It needs a nuke.
Okay. Now, what do you think that problem was? And what do you think it is?
It's just every time there's an issue, instead of doing the right thing, self-interest and people that want power
Agreed.
try to seek it.
And
The
that is
problem-
what's wrong with Blaine County today.
The whole thing. The whole thing. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Just drop a goddamn nuke.
And then what's left, huh? What is
Fucking-
the plan of...
Have you watched
nuking
Fallout?
Something...
Have you watched the show? We start
Watch
from
the
there.
show.
We start
But
from
what
there.
you're talking about
We
right
start
here,
from
Sly,
there.
You've really gone off the deep end, huh? Started with my phone and you got mad.
She wanted $1.
Slacks.
Let's put this into perspective. This would have ended it with $1.
Chat, can you imagine a Fallout
Am I wrong,
theme
Philly?
for like a month?
Isn't that all you wanted?
That'd be pretty cool,
All I
no?
wanted was $1. All I wanted was $1, and then I only spoke to Kit.
Wouldn't that be cool?
She had informed
As an
me that
event?
if I had paid
We
$1,
drop a nuke?
that the DOJ would just settle. So I thought, why the fuck would I let the DOJ settle on a matter that was important to me? That was important to what I believed was the citizens of Los Santos, to keep them away from people like you, Slacks.
Yeah. Yep. Whole lot of fucking bullshit. That's what I
It
hear.
would have been the right thing, Slacks. Taking down this the serial killer.
Yeah. Somebody stop PP. This guy has
And let's say you
terrorized
stopped
people.
him. How would you have stopped him? Put him in cuffs?
5 stars.
jail?
Everybody. Daily. Fucking witch hunts till you found the guy. Have the public get involved. Put a picture. Use social media. Let everybody know who we're looking for. Make sure their face is blasted everywhere so people are looking for that. Start a tip line. Get money out there. Incentives so people to report this person. Find a way to everybody come together and fight fucking evil. It's possible. It's just nobody wants to
Okay.
fucking do it.
Slacks, you find this guy, you put him in prison, but you fucking can't win in court when he brings it up to the fucking judge.
Shit policing then. We failed.
Yeah. Well, so that goes back to the point. Shit fucking policing.
You
When
already
you
did
ask
so.
the
Right, but
question,
policing is so
when you
hard
ask the
to-
fucking question
Policing is so
about
fucking
what
hard.
is more important?
Have you ever been a cop?
Searching her phone. I've been a lawyer. Watch y'all fail in court. And it's because
Yeah, you've never
look
been
at-
a cop.
You look
okay?
at RS and
because you're too much of a
PC,
fucking
you look at-
coward. That's who you are, Nino, okay? You don't have the
Because
fucking
I'm not a
audacity of
cop.
balls. Yeah. You don't understand.
Please.
You don't understand what a police officer goes through, okay?
Oh, yes.
This
I wanna
job
be a
is the
fucking-
hardest. It is
I
the
wanna be a
hardest
fucking
fucking
officer
job.
with a badge
It is
out
the
of a
hardest
goddamn
fucking
cereal
job.
box.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Y'all don't understand.
Grab me a fucking river, Slacks.
I'm not here for fucking pity. I'm here to educate you.
You're not educating shit, motherfucker. You didn't even know you couldn't search through her phone. The fuck are you gonna?
There was
educate
no
us on?
fucking legislation. I could have fought that shit when I'm court,
The
honestly.
goddamn solution is dropping a goddamn nuke on everything.
You're lucky I have a
And
fucking
listen to
guilty
My Chemical
conscience, okay?
goddamn-
You're lucky I fucking care sometimes, honestly. I hate the fuck that I care. I do, I really do. It bothers me that it pains me that I have to think between right or wrong. I hate that. How is it like to just say wrong? How is it like that? Tell me.
I mean, the good thing is I surround myself not with the police department, so there's not much to say wrong about. But when you've got the assistant chief of police that continues to fail until she's booted out, and only to find another person you put in their place, and like, hey, let's put that same person that completely fucked shit up into place, and you tell her, guess what? You're not going to be the chief of police anymore. She gets in her goddamn feelings, completely disillusioned over the fact of why she wasn't chosen before. That is the problem with the police department. It's because everybody thinks they know what's right, and it's about them.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
the goddamn city.
Right, there's no fucking,
So I
coming
asked
together.
the question again, Slacks. How are you going to say you're going to catch a goddamn serial killer when you overlook the little fucking
It's in
thing?
the past. Why does it matter at this point, okay? My brother's fucking dead because of him. I'm gonna kill him.
Who died? I feel like I'm
Rutgers.
missing context.
My
What are you talking about?
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Rutgers was killed by
PP.
who? What?
I'm sorry?
Yes. Stabbed him.
Breckes was killed by AP?
Yeah.
When did this
At his
happen?
funeral yesterday.
I don't
He had
know.
his funeral yesterday?
Yeah. I fucking missed it. It was Friday.
When?
I don't have all the details when. He said a week ago? 14 days ago? I don't.
Breckes must have been 2 weeks back or something.
It was failed heart transplant at the very end. Could have been done, but a lot of multiple things led to his death. It wasn't just one singular event. A lot of parties were responsible for it.
I don't know who told you this, but I'm pretty sure that's not true.
Nino, I didn't come for here to change my mind on it. But I'm telling you.
It's not about your mind. I'm saying you might want to double check your facts.
Why do I
People have
care?
been pretty.
Why do I care?
Well, if you might be
Why?
barking up the wrong tree because
The guy
PP's
already
been
hurt enough
rather
people.
inactive.
The guy has already hurt enough people. Does it matter? If anything,
Well,
I'm helping out 27
Yeah,
people that got
it
fucking.
matters. If you're saying he killed your fucking brother, yes.
This
it
guy
matters.
has
What
hit
the
probably
hell are you
maybe
talking
50
about?
people at this point. Maybe 100. How long has it been? I mean, he's probably still going. They haven't caught him.
Okay, so is it more important to catch the killer? of your
Yes,
brother
this
or
guy is
PP?
making people not want to fucking leave their house.
Are you from Blaine County?
What do you think I was in the department for?
Makes sense.
Listen, I'm not here so you can just sit there
Oh,
and
makes
just
sense now.
and give me these insults, okay? I'm telling you the
Not
facts.
an insult. I'm asking you. Do you care more about the killer of Breckes, or do you care more about?
I care about stopping somebody who's evil. I care about the axis of evil. That's what I care about. I care about the fuck that there's evil out there. There's haunting Los Santos. We need to stop it. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta just stop it. I don't know what that means. Maybe high measures.
High measures. You're just a saint, Slacks.
I'm not.
I get it.
You blame me for things I've done. Like I said, I apologize for going through your phone. I wish I knew better in that moment. I should have apologized, called you, asked consent, done it, everything good, give it back to you. My apologies. And like I said, sue me. I was okay with it. But I just didn't like the conversation we had. It seems like you lied to me about that. And why the $500,000? I'm kind of curious. I never got a chance to ask you on that.
It was just a number that Kit came up with.
Oh, amazing.
And I figured I could put it towards the citizens of Los Santos. Something that
Oh, how so? How
you
so?
wouldn't know too much
So generous of you. Too much. You know. You know where all my money has gone?
Where?
Into the civilians of Los Santos, the PD.
Definitely not
Giving
Newport.
out of my pocket. Can you imagine for 7 months as a police department, you don't have a PD budget from the state? What is this? Pay out of your pocket, out of my paycheck.
You all got paid $3,500 an hour.
Before that, I'm talking about before that. Everything came out of my fucking pocket. The captains. I'm talking about in the first few months. I don't think you understand the pain I gone through. I'm not talking about Max and things like that. I'm talking
I
about
think
before.
I have actually.
You know,
Police department terrorized this fucking city.
I disagree. I think there's problems everywhere.
So you were a fan of Max?
I was a fan of how he galvanized the numbers in the PD, but I wasn't a fan of how he,
He didn't
insulted.
galvanize anything. He
Yes, he
changed
did.
legislation.
That shit is different.
He became the commissioner.
I understand that.
These
I didn't agree with
fucking
that.
rat bastards that put on badges.
I did
half
not
of them are just
agree
sheep.
with that, but I did agree with the fact that we had 40 cops on duty when he's around. He made something happen. While you
Yeah,
might
of
disagree with
course.
it, but he got fucking people to be around. I mean,
Motherfucker, you think if I got class 2s out and I armed the city that I couldn't get more than 40? I
understand
can
that.
fucking snap my fingers and
but,
surround
but
you.
you
in
have
a
to
minute.
understand. But you have to understand the circumstances where
And I
the
wouldn't pay a
LSPD.
fucking dime.
I don't think you understand how everything got played. You think Max became commissioner because, hey man, it happened? No, everything was design. Everything was by design. Everything linked to that point was by design. Okay. I mean, you had weak leadership at the top at the moment where the LSPD was going to get wiped out. What appropriate opportunity comes to seize power? right? People are begging for somebody to come in.
How do you call that seizing power when you just put something in legislation and get it? You're acting like there was like a referendum.
Because people don't care about the fucking legislation when you speak to their fucking feelings and hearts.
When you have the access to their fucking keys to Mission Roll PD, they don't.
Understand. But like I said, you have to think about the context, how people are feeling at the time, the temperature of the city. All that matters. All that politics matter because that's how you can sway people in your direction no matter what is logical and illogical.
Give me the keys to PD. I'll show you 80 offices tonight.
I don't have keys. I'm not part of the PD.
I'm being sarcastic.
Understand.
Thank God.
Are you happy?
Yes. When the entire CIB are gone now. Thank God they didn't put Coyote in that fucking department. Thank
See
God.
how petty you are?
You didn't
See
fuck
how
his mind
spiteful
the way
you
that
are?
you fucking are.
No, Coyote knows how much you played with his fucking feelings and his heart. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
He deserves better.
I'm sorry. Oh, have you talked to him? Hmm? Have you spoke with him about this?
Why? Why does that matter?
I'm just wondering. Have you spoke with him about this?
I haven't talked to him recently.
Of course you haven't. I just wanted to see how, knowledgeable you were on the information before you just spewed shit out of your fucking mouth.
I've had my conversations with him before everything happened. I know where he stood back then. I mean, a lot can change in a month. So where you at with him?
With Coyote? Why don't you call him and ask? Slacks.
Unfortunately, I did. He didn't
He
pick
didn't
up.
pick up?
He didn't pick up the phone.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it happens. Maybe he got a new phone number. I'm not sure.
No, he didn't. Maybe it's just you.
Do you remember what is it?
You can figure it out.
Okay. All right, Tilly. Be that way.
I'm still trying to understand here what your message is, right?
I'm a message to shelter.
I see. Here's the thing. I don't hide. I never hide.
Okay. Well, when
If
you
I did, I would not bow down to any sort of pressures from wherever it is. I've always been a survivor.
see him
and
after
Bill.
this.
If I was weak, which unfortunately it looks like you're starting to fall down that path, maybe I do such. Well, my question to you, Slacks, is why give up? Why get to this point where
I'm
you
tired.
think
I've done so much. I've given him all.
you're like,
And
aren't
my-
you like 24?
Yeah, and this city has beat me down to the brink of a fucking death. You know. I don't have much left in me. I'm at E, empty, almost, out of gas. I'm giving you my message, and you don't have to listen. Well, at least I have given you my message.
And why would you give us this message? Assuming you...
Because at the end of the day, even though Tilly hates me, I don't hate her. You know, you know, I don't want to see more people get hurt, but I would like to see a cleanse of the system. However, unfortunately, whenever something like that needs to happen, there's always a lot of blood. There's always a lot of people getting hurt. Revolution, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know. I'm hoping for a scenario where the less people die.
You know, I don't hate you, Slacks. I think you're a piece of shit, but I don't hate you. I think you're way off your rocker for what you think you're more as an integrity are, but I wouldn't say I hate you.
Okay. Don't sue me then.
No, yeah, I'm taking your ass to court. $1 million.
Okay, fine. See you at court. Who is the judge? When is it happening?
His name is Judge Booty. I've never met him before.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, when's the date?
I don't know, actually. I have to talk to...
You should probably post on
talk
the...
to-
Yeah, I'll post on the docket that I'm available.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm gonna try to win. So, what happens in court stays in court, Tilly. I'm not a cop anymore, so.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go great for you with the two officers that quit and got fired off of the same case. I'm sure it's gonna go wonderful. I'm excited for it.
None of them are officers?
Nope.
You're screwed then. How do you? Why would you take non-officers to court? You're screwed. Unless it's
I don't know.
documentation.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
Why would she be screwed?
They don't have to tell the truth. They can lie in spite of you.
Have you not seen the evidence?
No. I just, like I said, it's been a few nights.
Yeah. You sound like these people that we deal with on a daily basis when it comes to our legislation.
No, it sounds like somebody who does not have context, who's trying to give you his perspective when people
but you're
lie.
you're being rather confident in what you're saying to her, but you haven't actually looked at
because
what's in evidence.
Because
I recommend
none
you
of this
take a look.
matter. That's why I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
I think once you take a look at that evidence, I think you're gonna have a very quick change of heart.
But you know, regardless, I'm sure it'll be a good case.
So what's next?
Oh,
For Slacks.
I'm gonna take shelter and get ready for you know.
Yeah, where are you gonna do that?
Huh? What'd
Where
you
you
say?
gonna do that?
Oh, I'm gonna find a bunker. I'm gonna build mine.
Mm.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of makeshift bunkers.
Oh, and then what?
Get ready, and then meet up with survivors afterwards.
Have you? How did you get hurt? Like, what put you in the ICU? I just know you were in
I was
in the
ambushed
hospital.
by PP on top of Mount Chiliad.
Oh.
Oh.
See, you went down this whole thing, and that's why it's been so confusing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think we knew. I
I met with him one-on-one. I had Air 1, and we were all ready. It turned to a shootout. He somehow escaped.
So why tell me this? Why tell Tilly this? Were
Because
you
you're the
to
mayor.
apologize to her?
And like I
you
said,
want me to know
I'm
that you're going into a mountain.
no, I'm my message. You're asking me what's next. I'm telling you I didn't come here to tell you what's next. I just told you my message. That was it. That was
I got you. You're trying to look after me.
I don't care about you. But you're the
So
mayor
why
right now.
give me the message?
Because you're the mayor right now.
And
Just
what do
in
you
case-
expect me to do with the information.
Just in case you come to your fucking sense. You're like, oh, I remember the one time when the fucking sprinkler wouldn't turn off the field at night when it's like the moon is at half. Slacks told me this.
What if I told you I was the PP?
I don't believe you. Because, you don't sound like him.
What if I told you I controlled the PP?
Maybe, if you have that much power and influence that I don't know about. I don't know. I mean, he comes after me, makes my job easier looking for him.
I just have a lot of control, you know what I mean? I can make him go left and right.
Well, tell him Slash looking to talk again. This time, not as a cop.
Well, shit, Slacks. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do over in the mountaintop, to be honest.
I mean, it's quite nice living in the mountains. I quite enjoyed it.
I think that'll be good for you to be, you know, somewhere alone. See your thoughts, flex to get better for yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go where Soze went. The mountains.
Didn't we just see that guy?
Well, you saw Jose?
Wait, where? Hello?
Huh?
Wait, what did you guys say?
He said that Sode went into the mountains.
And
No,
then
he's a
Tilly
marshal
asked
now.
if you just saw him.
Soze's a marshal.
You know, he actually probably helped with your case. But closing the CIB down.
Tilly,
That's,
are you the only person that
That's
finds this to be
ironic.
funny?
what'd you say?
Easy insults you're trying to throw.
No, that's not easy insults.
But you
That's,
try.
that's the truth. That's not an
Wha-
insult at all.
What truth? Okay. Okay. I mean, you see, that's the thing, though. Okay, you guys mock people that are selfless, and you sit there and wonder why people are selfish. Well, you don't see the bigger picture. You don't hear the perspective. You don't understand what they're going through. Yeah, you sit there and judge them, and then when people judge you back, you're like, "What the hell? Why would they do that?"
Slacks, you know, you can call us anytime you need. You know, our line is open. Obviously, we're going to feel a certain way, but, you know, enough time has passed that, you know, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't expecting you to come back.
Well, anything is possible in Los Santos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's where did that guy go?
Oh,
The old guy. Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. Okay. All right. So remember my message. Remember what I said. Good luck.
I'll see you in
try
court,
to
Slacks.
remember it, Slacks.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll show up though, Tilly.
No? It's unfortunate.
Why do I care? I'm in
You
a
don't
bunker.
have to care. You made it obvious you don't.
Well, I mean, I care. I care just enough. Just a teeny weeny.
Have fun, you bunker.
Yeah, you too. Don't die.